Hey, what is going on everybody? My name is Flo and welcome to episode 5 of my Borderlands the Pre-Sequel Legendary Weapons Guide. Today I have a familiar sniper rifle for you known as the Skullmasher. Now I have the Jacob Skullmasher, which means that it has the stupid blade again. But for you, the prefix may be actually a different one. So, if you want to get this weapon, you need to fast travel to Serenity's Waste. Now the gun itself is actually not located inside of Serenity's Waste, but you will need to travel here to exit to Regolith Range. Now Regolith Range may be familiar for some of you because you actually fought a boss pretty early on in the game right here, known as Deadlift. Now you should actually take the back exit to Regolith Range, so this will make the farming run a lot easier. However, every time you spawn in here, you actually don't have a car and you need to actually go all the way on foot. Now there's one requirement that you will need to have in order to get this weapon, and that is you need to have a side mission completed, known as, I don't know, it is actually the side mission where you have to tell Nell, which is an NPC, that he's a dick. Now, once you have completed this mission, you can actually travel here and you can go and farm for this weapon. Now what you want to do here is you want to jump up onto this first building right here. Now, you actually have to do a grenade jump at this point right here, and I actually fell down and yeah, I died and had to go all the way again, so I cut this part out right here. But once you're actually up here, you see that there is something on the ground, and that is a letter. And this letter in this case is K. Now there is another letter which is D, which is located on the other building right on the opposite of it. Now this jump actually is a little more difficult than the one before because it is a little slippery up here, and you see me falling down here almost all the time. So you want to make sure that you get some traction for your feet. Now once you actually are jumped up here, you will see that there is the other letter D. Now once you have both of those, you need to head to the location that I will go to here in just a second, and you will see that there actually is now 2 places on this wall where you can put those letters on. Now here I'm gonna put on K and there is the D, and Nell will actually start talking shit right now, and then he will go to the location where the other building was, and you need to take out a ton of freaking enemies for that. So this actually may take some time because these enemies are spawning a lot and a ton, so you want to make sure that you have some ammo for this and also some pretty good guns. Now in my case I had again my favorite gun in the game called the Maggie, and I took them out pretty fast actually. Now once you've taken out all of these enemies, Nell will actually transform into his boss state. Now it is not too hard to take him out, but you still should have some pretty good weapons, just in case. So one thing I did is I brought him to this place because his loot can go everywhere, just like Iwajiro. So I brought him to this place and I killed him, and there we go. There is the Skullmasher. Now I pretty much died again right here, but luckily there was an enemy right there, and just take out the good old cryophobia to clear the rest of the house out, and then we will pick this weapon up and I'm gonna inspect it for you so you can take another look at it. Alright, so jumping to some gameplay here, you will see that this sniper rifle is pretty much the exact same sniper rifle like in Borderlands 2. Now the special effect of this weapon is that it shoots 6 projectiles with 1 shot at the cost of 1 ammo per shot, and this makes it a very efficient weapon in this game. Now preferably you don't want to have the knife prefix like on the rocket launchers. You may actually want to go with the critical hit prefix, because this weapon also has a negative 66% damage reduction, which is not that great to be honest. It kind of makes up for that with the 6 projectiles per shot, but still having some more critical hit damage certainly does not hurt. Now also this sniper rifle has a very high rate of fire for a Jacob's weapon, which also makes it very effective against enemies. Now if you are someone like Claptrap, or maybe, I don't know, who else could actually make use of this sniper rifle? I'm not quite sure. Well, however, if you can max out your critical hit bonuses on any character, then this weapon actually is probably one of the best weapons in the game, because when you get critical hits with all 6 shots, basically every enemy is instantaneous dead, and yeah, that makes it a very, very good sniper rifle in my opinion. Now I hope you enjoyed this episode, and please leave a like if you want to, and I will see you in the next episode of my Borderlands the Pre-Sequel Legendary Weapons Guide. Until then, bye bye.